Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, bit of a local walk, no car, straight out my house, off we go. Right, so I'm going to be heading for Grange trig, probably about 5 miles from my house I think. Started at Holmbrook, right, just had a quick walk downhill to Holmbrook Valley Park, and then I'm following Holmbrook Valley, little stream, up to Linnica Reses, hopefully find a path through some farmland, find that trig. I thought I'd stumbled on a trig then, I didn't even realise we're there. So it's not on any map, so I thought farmer had nicked it, but it's a plastic bag on a stake I think to keep pigeons out. Didn't really want to zoom in much further, my camera started breaking up and I couldn't keep it still. Right, so what we like to come across on today's travels. Plenty of old woodland, lots of that lurking about around here. If you can make that out down there. Well, first at 3 reses. Yeah, 3 on them. So once I've been up to 3rd and I hadn't really got a clue after that. Just used to race around here on mountain bikes when we were younger. So should imagine open farmland, fields, and then a big slog up an hill to trig, Grange Hill. 299 metre it'll be. There's just been about 10 mandarin ducks on bank there and I missed bloody lot on them. Nearly stood on them. Flew off. I weren't quick enough to get them. Hopefully I'll catch them in a bit down here. Right, so I proper just made me send chuckle here walking up. Back in his late teens, maybe early 20s, so 30 years ago, mountain bikes, they'd not been out massively long and we'd got them hammering round here, down here. Alpha leather because we're young and stupid. Clipped my handlebar on that gate post. Ended up down there somewhere, brocking half. Well, trees have grown a bit since I last up here. You used to be able to see all the way down there. Get a full view at 2nd res. Right, so reses are behind me. They started to depress me, and if I'm honest, water were like a minging green colour, just like pea soup. They used to be crystal clear when we were kids. You could see 20 odd foot down into them. I'm guessing Severn Trent have took them off at water change, so they don't have to maintain them anymore as such. Anyway, everything from here on is unknown to me. Like I say, I've never really been higher up than 3rd res, so destination unknown. Right, so I've just come through that little gate there and paths are starting to get tiny. This is where I end up losing him. Well, I'm kind of hoping there's no bogs to fall in down here. Well, path splits though. Now then. See a big farmhouse up there. I think this one, it looks like it's going uphill, and that's where I need to be heading. It's a cracking looking oak tree. Well, I guess we're heading in the right direction because this hill started to bite. It's got steep quick. Figured we'd have to go up sooner or later, but that was fun. Great. I'm at the top and I can hear dogs. There's a great big bloody farmhouse here. Please don't bite me. I'm missing a friend. It's Sugar. Right, so I know where I am. I've been down here before, but in car. Found some sheep running all that road once, and I came down here to see if it were this farm, and nobody answered, so I ended up chasing sheep back into the field eventually after about 3 hours. So yeah, I know exactly where I am. There's going to be a little pond coming up in a minute. And there it is, covered in bulrushes. My way's this way. I'm hoping this takes me where I think it does. I guess that broke. Yeah, I've got a funny feeling. I'm back into unknown again now. I've not been down here. But I've got a feeling this is going to take me onto a little stone trig, which will then drop me out at trig point. Right, so I've pretty much made it. I don't know if you can just make out that road sign there. There's two on them. Trig point's just between them two. Drove up to it many a times, jumped out and tapped it off, but never actually walked through it, I don't think. Walked past it, been past it tons on bike, but never actually walked through it and tapped it. I can see top of a trig point. Grange Mill, 299 metre. Right, so best of a 360, haven't we? Oh well, this is going to make this ice very easy. But there's Chesterfield and that lot there, just on right hand of that side. There's a car. There's edge of Beeley Moor. That tree line's Chatsworth. There's a big reduced speed now sign. Shillitoe Woods there. There, Shillitoe. That's Edge of Peak District there. Another mile closer, this would have been part of, well, it'd have been part of 89. Totley Moor and all that. And round to Sheffield. Right, it's a Grange Hill trig. And this is how it normally gets tapped off. You'll see it start appearing over my back in a minute. That lay by. Not today, it's getting done properly. I wonder how many people can say they've done that. Right, so I've started to walk back downhill, look. Probably an hour maybe to get back home. But there's normally some really good views to be had up here, but there's just that low cloud again. Right guys, we've proper dropped downhill now. we're back in civilization. Look, there's a footpath and every path and everything. Just entrance to Linica Reses there, look, where we started. Finally, I'm off that main road. I can actually start recording again and hear me saying. Right, we're just heading back into the top end of Home Brook now. Basically going to be a big circular. I could have cut across and off at road, but it had pretty much just put me back where I were, well, where I went. One of the reasons I did today, other than to get that trig properly, is a few months ago I bought some new boots. Yeah, I really needed to test them out, so I figured today would be ideal. Only about 9 miles. Well, will be a bit time on my own. Yeah, I've been using some little Merrills, and don't get me wrong, brilliant little shoes. Been ideal for today. But the shoes, the Gore-Tex, I went on Kindred them yesterday. Bad move. Trouser legs get wet, into the socks, down into your shoe. Game over, innit? It's Gore-Tex, it's never coming out. Yeah, spent most of latter part of yesterday up Kinder with wet feet. Right guys, so I hope you've enjoyed this one, because I have. It's one of them. It's on my doorstep. I didn't have to travel nowhere. I would just out my door, off we go. Anyway, as always guys, thanks for watching. Like, consider subscribing, hey, and I'll see you up next.